This week, we are going to work on not rushing forward and forcing outcomes. We want to surround ourselves with people that support us. And we also want to stay flexible when life changes plans. Hi, it's Michelle from Michelle P. Astrology, and this is the energies of the week of Monday, August 17th to the 23rd, 2026. We start the week with Mercury and Saturn working together supportively. And this is going to help us with confidence behind our words towards our long-term plans. But this is where you want to say what you mean what you say, but without action behind it, it's going to fall flat. It's not going to work out. So you can, talk all about the future, but without any steps to move towards it, it's not gonna work. So you want to make sure that with that, we have all this supportive energy. Now we need to move forward with that. Moving into Tuesday, this just backs up on Monday, the supportive energy. We want to surround ourselves with the people that inspire us to move forward. You want to invest in the relationships that are investing in you. And if they're not, this is our release time. We just had the South Node eclipse, and the South Node is releasing the people that are not helping us move forward or really want to see us grow in a positive way. So you want to make sure that you surround yourself with those people, and anything else, just let it be noise and let it go. The middle of the week is when we have a little bit of a snag. Wednesday, Thursday, we have some energies that are coming in to have us slow down. We are, you want to avoid making decisions based on fear of assumptions that we know what's going on. The clarity will come, and if it's not there, don't push the outcomes. Don't feel that we know, because if we really don't know, then you don't want to push forward with it. You want to just give it a time, give it a day. 24-hour rule, if anything, is always a good thing. And then see how the next day shows up. But Neptune is involved, which Neptune can bring illusion, disillusion, some fogginess. And it's squaring our aspect, which is in a square, which is a hard aspect to Mars, is our action planet. So it's saying, don't push this. And because you don't know all of the things, Neptune is retrograde, which means it doesn't see clearly. So until that does, we don't want to make anything and then make any certain assumptions, and then all of a sudden have to retrace our steps and retract all the things and redo, which is an outcome sometimes of this type of transit. Because on the heels of that, we have Moon opposing Uranus. Uranus is the unexpected, the surprises, the things we don't see coming. So this is going to be in opposition to the Moon. So that is a tug of war. So that what happens is, there may be a detour that's thrown at us. But sometimes these detours can send us into a better place. It can. If a door closes, it may open up another one. So don't take it as a full-on setback, but you can also use it as to not react to, something that may become frustrating, and know that, it'll move through, but just as long as, you allow the energy and work with it to not react to it, the unexpected news that may come that you didn't know was happening, or, like I said, sudden setbacks. So, keep an eye out for that. That'll be on Thursday. Working into the weekend, we are having relationship reality checks. This is accountability. This is about healthy boundaries. Are you doing your part? Are we getting what we're giving? Are we giving what we're getting? And this can be from business relationships to love relationships. You need consistent effort on both parts. This is an opposition, which is basically a tug of war. So you want to meet in the middle. And if you're not having that, then there has to be a more new healthy boundaries set and discussed. So that is something to start the weekend with, and something to, work on. And starting on Saturday, it's Virgo season. The sun has moved into Virgo. This is going to shift our focus towards the details, our routines, our healthy, routines that make us not only healthy, but are mentally healthy. So we will become more organized with timing for, kids starting school, or, getting your daily routines in order. Very important, very, very goal driven. And it's all about the minutia. You'll be doing the lists and like making sure things are organized. And this is actually helpful for all the, all the energies that it's been so chaotic and all over the place. This will settle us in our own rhythm to bring us back down to earth, grounded. And that's definitely a positive start. And we have that for the next 30 days, which we love. So we can get our shit together. We end the week where we may be pulled between our responsibilities and ourselves. So what to do with this? Meet it in the middle. You want to do your responsibilities, get your obligations done, maybe morning, midday, and then don't forget when you get home, give yourself time. Do your self-care. Do what it is that you make that brings you back. Yes, the oxygen. Give yourself the oxygen so you can re-up for the week. We have a lot of amped up energy. We're in eclipse season. A lot of change and moving things going on. And what we want to do is, recalibrate, reorganize. And that's what's one thing I love about Virgo season is, it's very a structured time. So when we can get ourselves structured and grounded, we move in a much more confident and healthier space. So I hope this works out. And if you ever have any questions, michellepastrology.com. I'm still giving out hour-long readings for free, just because I know people are in some really tough spots right now. And if you have any questions, reach out, and I'd love to hear from you. And don't forget, I do write every day posts. So with this summary, you can go back for each day and see. They're on all the socials, so this summarizes those. And if you get lost in the middle of the week, pull up the post and you can see right there what the energy is for that day. I hope you have a great week, and I'll talk with you soon.